President. Look, this commission on the presidential debates,
right?
They hire moderators that are extremely hostile to you. And so I looked at this. The co-chair gave $9,000 to the Democrats. Another co-chair gave $5,000 to a Democrat. Jane Harmon's on the board of directors, old Democrat. She gave $30,000 to the Democrats. You got another guy, another Democrat, who said about you, there's a great deal of fear and a great deal of anxiety in the country about you. You got another one on their board that says you should be disqualified as commander-in-chief. Then you have another guy who says you're ill-equipped to be president. He's a former Obama flunky. Then you have Olympia Snowe, who's sort of a left-wing Democrat, and she says you're hurting our brand. How in the hell can they set up a commission like this, which is supposed to be objective and impartial? Clearly it's not. And then you're required to comply. They don't even contact your campaign to discuss what they want to do.
Well, I know all about that. And if you look at it, if you remember last time against Crooked Hillary, I had a debate where they oscillated my mic, and they were forced to apologize legally. They were forced to apologize. They would turn my mic down, up and down, whenever I'd look at her, and we caught them. And they actually apologized. I don't know if you remember it, but it's an important factor. No, it's a Clinton-Obama group of people. And, you know, you have the one guy, the chairman, who's basically a never-Trumper. But now you put on Chris Wallace. He was terrible the other night. I thought Chris Wallace was a disgrace the other night because we had Biden. He was on the run. When I had talked to him about the Russian, why did you get $3.5 million from the head of Russia, from Moscow's, you know, the mayor of Moscow's wife? Mm-hmm. He was totally on the run. And then what about the $1 billion? You're not going to do it unless you get rid of the prosecutor. And Chris Wallace kept interjecting, saying, you can't say that. You can't do this. Chris Wallace was terrible the other night. He will never be Mike. That's the only thing I can say about Chris. He'll never be Mike, and I say it all the time. But he was bad. And now they have a never-Trumper. I didn't know too much about this guy from C-SPAN, but it turns out that he's a never-Trumper. So I don't care about that because I've had Martha Raddatz. I've had them all. And I've always won the debates. I think we won the debate the other night. But, you know, he kept saying false things, lying about soldiers and graves, lying, a made-up story. They made up the story. You know, they'll make up a story and put it out like it's real. So if you don't interrupt, I mean, then people assume you have to sort of stick up for yourself. But they are a bad group of people. And this debate commission, you know, it sounds so good, the Presidential Commission on Debates. Sounds so wonderful. No, in my opinion, it's a crooked deal. But you look at the guy they're giving me for the next debate, he's a never-Trumper.
Mm-hmm. Steve Scully. This commission, this presidential commission, is like so much that is involved with the government or quasi-governmental, has been poisoned. The left always devours these institutions. They secrete themselves into these institutions. The board and the management of the Commission on Presidential Debates is far left. It's Democrat. They can point to Farrakhan, who was the head of the Nevada Republican Party and also had some at the RNC, but he's a throwaway. He's a Republican who gets along to go along. He's an old lobbyist for casinos, among other things. That's not the way the Democrats play ball. And then he goes on TV, he says, we want a virtual debate because, we're concerned about our staff. I don't get this. You go into a grocery store and you see people working their butts off. You see them putting food on the shelves. You see the cashiers. You see the pharmacists. You see the assistants to the pharmacists. So much of our economy is functioning. So many of our people are functioning, but they can't put on a debate. And now look what they try to do to this commission. Bob Dole is a man of enormous courage and integrity, a hero. And he just tweeted out a statement. It would be awfully nice if George Bush would wake the hell up and others. Bob Dole tweeted out a statement that no Republicans on the debate commission support Trump. I just went through the list. They're almost all Democrats, partisan Democrats. This isn't some objective organization. Board of the directors includes Senator John Danforth, he's never Trumper, Olympia Snowe, a never Trumper, It's appalling. And Bob Dole's right to call it out. And this is why you get the kind of moderators that you get. I don't blame the president for being angry. But everything is tinged with this leftism and this Democrat Party stuff. They are doing everything humanly possible to prevent him from being reelected. What are they scared of? What are they scared of? They're scared of you. And they're scared of him. Because he's bringing America and putting it back on the right track. He's putting it back on the right track. And they don't want the right track. They want to destroy the Supreme Court. They want to destroy the Senate. They want to destroy the way we elect people. They want to destroy the way we pass legislation. The Democrat Party wants complete and full control. And the media want them to have complete and full control. Jake Tapper, Jim Sciutto, Dee Lemon, Fredo Cuomo. Who else? Who else? All of them. Why? They're all Democrats. George Stephanopoulos, Chuck Todd. All Democrats, all leftists. All of them. Every damn one of them. Same at the New York Times. Same at the Washington Post.